Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sean with BlueRidgeSilverhound. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Most of you are probably having a fantastic day, but as if you guys have been following just everything that's been happening, in my particular case, all I talk about is coins and currency for the most part. I might throw in something that's a little bit OT off topic, and that's fine. However, if you guys have been shopping around, you've been looking online, you've been following the stock market, the commodities market, you'll see that everything is just falling through the floor. Is it panic time? Okay, we got COVID-19 just weighing very heavily on everybody's mind. Okay, big companies, corporations, sporting events are being canceled left and right. The stock market absolutely going haywire right now. In addition, the precious metals market is seeing quite a bit of a downturn, which is comparatively kind of strange and different. Because when we normally see just an absolute tanking of the stock market, whether it's the NYSE, S&P, NASDAQ, you name it, all right, these people have to put money somewhere else. And generally, the safe haven, the hedge against inflation has always been precious metals, silver, gold, platinum. In this case, on my channel, it's going to be collectible coins. I got quite a few of them. I got a little bit. But, in this particular case, we are going to examine what everybody has kind of talked about here in the last few days, and that's just straight up panic selling. It's going on all over the internet. And what's the main reason why I'm throwing out all of my collectible slab coins on the table? Well, one thing's for damn sure, I'm not about ready to sell the ship. This isn't all of them. I grabbed a box and I'm like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. Yes, if you're on eBay, if you're a buyer, you're probably the beneficiary of scoring a few really good deals. We've seen somewhere, as of right now, we've seen about a 10 to 20% decrease in the, value of some of these coins. And that's okay. If you're a buyer, that's fine. But the big reason why that I'm talking about this is, is it prudent to go and try and sell everything? Just fire sale all your coins. Is it a wise, bold move? Well, it's a bold move. Is it wise? No, absolutely not. It is not a wise move. Why did you get into the hobby in the first place if you knew you were going to be spending, a couple $100, $1,000, $10,000 on a coin, and then bam, just like, at the drop of a hat, you need to sell it for whatever reason. It's like, oh my God, it's dead money. No, it's not dead money. If you needed the money, you shouldn't have gotten into the hobby in the first place. That's number one. Number two, we have to take a look at what's going on today. All right. So we have the coronavirus, COVID-19, that is kind of wreaking havoc on everybody's minds. This is a mental kind of thing that's given everybody a misstep into believing that there is a lot of instability in the world. Okay, in this particular case, coins and collectibles and the overall market has been flipped upside down, and coronavirus 1, the American public 0. All right, so they are ahead at least one thing, aside from all the lives that have been lost up to this point. Why sell now? All right, that's a great question. What kind of coins are being affected as a result of this quote unquote panic selling? That's another great question. There is one group of coins that I could effectively say doesn't even belong on the list. And that's going to be your ultra rarities, coins that are worth about $100,000 or more. Okay, those will, I firmly believe, because the amount of money that they are worth will be safe. All right, we're not going to see huge variable price swings with these coins. Okay, we're not going to see a 10% drop on a $100,000 coin. You know, if anything, we're going to see these coins stay off the marketplace for a long while. All right, with exception of the few people that actually have coins for sale and have had them for sale for 90 days or 6 months or wherever. You know, they might have them on eBay. They probably have them consigned through an auction house, whether it's local or one of the online regional big daddies like a Heritage or a Stack's Bowers. But keep in mind, the high-priced rarities will either stay off the market or they're just going to hold true with their value, okay? That's going to be a constant. So if you're the owner of such coins, okay, obviously you're going to stand pat, all right? And even if you did want to sell it, you would still be in good shape. Believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, money is still being spent like it's water out there, even today. In full panic mode, selling coins are being purchased today. People are still spending money, okay? If they're spending, God knows, $30, $40 for a 6-pack of Charmin, they're still buying coins. Maybe not at the price level that you and I prefer. All right, but what coins are being affected? Okay, as of today, as of this broadcast, I could effectively say that silver and gold have tanked quite a bit. We are under $15 an ounce for silver, which is a pretty good indicator that things just aren't correct today. It's playing very much in conjunction with the stock market, which has dropped quite substantially. All right, you usually don't have both of them kind of moving in tandem levels, up or down. It's like a scale effect, okay? When one lowers and drops, the other one rises above. So the coins that are going to be mostly affected by the COVID-19 crisis for collectible coins and currency are going to be your mid to lower tier level coins. Now, what exactly does that look like? Okay, well, that's a very broad kind of subject. It could be of any date, any decade, any century range. Coins traditionally under $1,000 will be largely affected as a result of the, the hemorrhaging effect of this panic selling mode that you're hearing so much about today. So, coins that, for example, such as any mid-grade Morgan dollar will drop somewhere in that, well, as of right now, these things have dropped about 10-15%. Okay, a coin that was once $65 or $70 is probably worth under $60, and they're being sold for that amount of money. All right, so things like that. Mid-level, early type coins. If they were worth $300, are probably worth closer to $250 as of today if you needed to sell for whatever reason. Okay, so coins like that would definitely fall under that category. Coins that are traditionally under $100, okay, are an easy target, an easy sale target. Nobody really wants to sit on these. They would prefer to have their 4 crispy Andrew Jacksons. All right, those will be largely affected. Moderns are huge today, and these things are going to get crushed. I firmly believe that any high-grade, either variety or top pop registry style of coin will get hit the hardest. Okay, we've seen mid-50s San Francisco high-grade Lincoln cents, for example, just drop off tremendously within the last 6 months to 12 months. And now that we are in a worldwide crisis, you better believe that some of those high-graded moderns will take a tremendous hit. I am predicting anywhere from about 50 to 60% value drop for those coins respectively. Really depends on whether or not one of these premier registry sets becomes dissolved as a result of what's happening today. Now, there is going to be a few things that we're going to have to monitor. Okay, now, first and foremost, Can we, as a society, contain the coronavirus? Okay, none of that is social interaction, none of that stuff. All right, a lot of the things are in place. Okay, but how are we going to be, say, end of March? What are we going to look at mid-April, maybe into May? Is this going to get worse? Is it going to get better? One thing's for sure, it always gets better eventually, okay? Later on down the line, and we're figuring 12 to 18 months of vaccination is going to happen, all right? There's going to be a lot of things that are going to take place between now and then. Now, do I anticipate a dead market for the next 12 to 18 months? Probably not, okay? But I'm not the godlike savant when it comes to things like this. We're only kind of acting on common sense at this point, all right? The market's dropping. Precious metals are dropping as well. All the other collectible markets, whether it's coins, sports cards, comic books, rare antiques, they're all going to take a hit substantially. People just feel like that they need to keep the money saved. Okay, on a counterpoint, if you've been saving the max amount of money for your retirement savings, if you have been saving money and not really spending it, you have a nice healthy amount of savings, then you are in a buying position once all of this blows over. All right. Today, you're able to get some of these coins and other collectibles at a discounted rate because it's not going to stay like that forever. All right. But keep in mind, coins like moderns, anything like post 1960 are going to be hard to correct once this all finishes, once it kind of like gets better. But the amount of panic selling I'm seeing on eBay and various other sites is tremendous. I am just on my account alone, I've received about a dozen offers because I've been watching a few items. Hey, I'll take a 30% hit if you want to buy this. My recommendation to everybody is that this is going to be a short-term event. If you don't need the money today, do not sell your items. Okay, the thing about coins is they will recover pretty gradually. There's not going to be any need or desire to have to sell this, okay, when you're going to get back into the hobby in, 3 months or 6 months or whatever the case may be after this all kind of corrects itself. But panic buying is real out there, okay? And the one thing you have to assess is, do you need the money? Do you need to take money out of your retirement? Are you retired right now? That's another question. Are you retired? Do you justify taking out $10,000, $20,000 out of your retirement? Do you justify selling $50,000 in coins for $25K? All right. Do you need the money that bad? Okay. You got to treat these as investable items the same way that you treat it like your retirement. Okay. Because the stock market took a big nosedive, a lot of you are probably panicking in front of the computer screen like, God, look at my portfolios. They are dropping like a rock. All right. Everything is going to drop. Okay. This is a standard event. And the one thing that you got to keep in mind is stay through it with a level head. All right. If you don't need the money, don't touch anything. Keep everything in a safe deposit box and you should be good to go. This is a little thing that I wanted to throw in there, okay? I know that this is a little bit of reassurance for a lot of you, especially the lower level collectors, a lot of you that are into investing and also investing in higher dollar coins probably already know this. It is what it is. This is common sense investing 101, common sense collecting 101. All right, don't sell in the dip. You buy in the dip, you enhance your collection, and then you're in good shape. All right, so some of the other coins I feel like that are going to be kind of dropping a little bit. Okay, so any sort of varieties. Okay, varieties are going to take a pretty good hit by about 20%. Mid-level, anything, moderns are going to take a hit. All right, anything that I would say values under $1,000 are going to take a hit. All right, because they're just much more plentiful out there. Some of these specialized coins, like the Hawaii, that's going to take a dip. Modern toners are going to take a hit. Just about anything. Just about anything. Unless you own a $50 Panama Pacific or $1,000 Federal Reserve note, large note. Those are all kind of like safe haven type of items. All right, and that's that. So sorry to take up all your time with all of this investment wish wash. Okay, I guess at the end of the day, I know a little thing or two about this because I've also dealt with the whole H1N1 crisis back in 2009 or whenever that was. And I just didn't do anything, and it's worked out. Okay, it's going to work out for a lot of you today if you absolutely need the money. Okay, I'm sorry that it didn't quite work out, and just try and stand pat the best that you can. Things could be a lot worse, and I wish the best for everyone out there. I wish you guys very healthy time. Okay, if you guys are going to stay indoors. Just think that Blue Ridge Silverhound, me, Sean, as a human being, is thinking about each and every single one of my viewers. I want to thank you guys again for joining. Like, share, subscribe. As always, Coinaholics, we are discovering together, and we are all being healthy together. So, hopefully I'll see you on more future videos.